Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. It's another largemouth, but it don't matter. They're 12 inches. Seems to me like there needs to be a 12-inch limit on this lake.
Yeah.
Man, it feels good to be back. It really does. I've been laying low for a couple of months and dealing with things. It's been a rough year. It's been a rough year, but it's a 2-tournament season now. We've got 2 super tournaments left, and I made it down here 5 hours away to Lake Murray. And man, I'm just happy to be here. I'm really excited to be here. I love going brand new places and seeing if I can figure it out all by myself. That's what we're gonna have to do this week. And look, we're not here to get points. We're not here to, you know, make ourselves feel good. We're here to, we gotta have a top 10 finish to accomplish our ultimate goal, which was to make it to the Lake Murray BFL Championship, which I think is about an hour, maybe an hour and a half south of here. So we want to come back to South Carolina later this year. In order to do that, we've got to have a good tournament, and that's saying a lot considering I haven't done a whole lot this year. I mean, really, I've caught a lot of fish, but I've only placed in the money once. I've only had 1 tournament finish where I felt good about. Other than that, it's been a really tough year. But that can all change. Like I say, it's a 2-tournament season now for me. Do as good as we can here, try to figure things out. Never been to Lake Wylie. I've done as much research as I think I could. It seems like it's kind of 2 lakes in one. You've got the Catawba River, and you got the stuff down south, which might be a little bit more clear. I think there might be a more spotted bass down that way. Honestly, I'm fishing for 5 bites a day on tournament day. This is a super tournament. The top 20% of the field make the cut and fish on Sunday. That's our ultimate goal. I think if we make our cut, we have a good day on Sunday, and we have a shot at getting putting ourselves in the top 45. We're sitting in 71st right now, so we're way behind in points. I think I'm 95 points out of the top 45. So we got a lot of ground to make up. But regardless, I'm glad I'm here. It's been a tough year, but I'm looking forward to kind of righting all my wrongs starting right now. One daggone thing I know I've messed up on is I left my rain gear at home. So I'm gonna get wet today, it looks like, but that's okay. Been there, done that before. We're gonna get started. I'm at Buster Boyd right now. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I am gonna shoot north, and I'm gonna start up the Catawba, up that way anyway, and cruise around. Today's Wednesday, got an extra day of practice today, so hopefully this is a smaller lake. I should be able to break it down in 3 days, hopefully anyway. And so we'll see how it goes. We're gonna get things started. Appreciate you guys watching. Follow along, let's see what I can get on. Y'all go ahead and mess around. Let me get on an offshore live scope bite. Y'all go and mess around. Golly, that's fun. And it ain't a big one. And this is a spot, and it's a keeper. It's a big chunky thing. And you ain't gonna win with this. But that's pretty awesome. So let me tell you what I've been doing the last couple hours. I went shallow, went to the back of a creek. My idea was to go all the way to the back of a creek and then start working my way out till I ran into something. So I fished shallow, and didn't do anything. Not a bite, not a lick. And then I came out here and I did a little scanning, and I came across this hump, and it's got all kind, I don't know if it's brush or rock. It's probably a little bit of both. And I think that was about my 3rd or 4th cast on it. That's fun. That's fun. We'll see what else we can find out here. All right, let's have a little midday update. I have fished and fished and fished, and I've ridden a little bit, and I've scanned a little bit, and I have tried to stay shallow. You see all these laydowns and stuff like that? I'm trying to find a shallow big largemouth bite. I ain't gotten bit shallow, like not even a bump. The one time I went offshore, I got bit. You know, and I know it was a small spot, but still. So I'm not giving up on this shallow game, but I'm giving up on it for right now. And I'm gonna go, I'm way up to Catawba. Well, I don't know if I'm way up, but I'm up. I found some pretty water, some pretty green water. I found some stained water. But like I said, I can't get bit anywhere. So we're gonna go back down south, get into that clear water, and we're gonna try to fish offshore. That's my strength. That's what I do best. So I need to get bit. You know, I'm gonna come back up this way later this week, but for now we're giving up on this shallow bite and we're going deep. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna tell you what, that is a pretty damn good spot. I don't know what you guys consider. Actually, I got him in my hand. He don't look quite as bad, not quite as big. Oh, easy, easy. I mean, that's not a bad spot right there. I mean, it's okay. I don't know what's considered a good spot here, but that's not terrible. I was going back out. I did run back down the lake, and then I said, let me just stop and fish a main lake pocket. And I did. And then, like the second dock in here, I caught one. Looks like there's a little stump or something sitting off the side. Not bad, not bad. Got my trailer. We are gonna call that a day. It's not getting any easier. I think I caught 2 fish today. I caught another one off camera. You guys didn't see it. It was a tiny, tiny little spot. Man, it's my first time here. So I don't know how it typically usually fishes in September, but it sure does seem like it's fishing tough to me. I threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. I got 10 rods on the out. So I did find some fish kind of offshore, and they started doing the thing where they would nose down on it or follow it but wouldn't eat it. And I've come across that before, so we're gonna have to make some changes, maybe some color changes, presentation changes tomorrow. Still got 2 more days to figure it out. It's tough. It's tough. It's really tough. It's really tough to go to a brand new fishery and try to figure it out. But we got to do it. Luckily, we got 2 more days to try to figure something out. And I'm going to get back to my little cabin. And I'm going to put together a game plan tomorrow. Change up some things. Hate to say it, but I might need to go a little bit more finesse. Ned rig. Maybe a little Nico rig. I don't know. We'll figure some stuff out. We got to get these fish to bite one way or another, and figure out how to catch a decent limit. That's what we're gonna have to do. All right, see you in the morning. All right, new strategy today. First of all, it's a little chilly this morning. It's approaching cold. Water temperature's about the same though, not a drastic change in that. Yeah, it's still 77 degrees, so I don't think that'll have too much of an impact on them. But it's supposed to get a little bit colder today and tomorrow and even into the weekend. But new strategy today. We're gonna go quite a bit more finessey. Not just with your soft plastics, but even your crankbaits. I'm gonna throw a jerk bait today. Today's an important day. Gotta find something today. So let's see what happens. Let's fish fast, but also fish slow. Try to break down areas, and hopefully we figure out some sort of pattern today. Welcome to Lake Wylie. Look at this little thing here. Get out of there. Little jerkbait. I just gonna put him on a ruler just so we know what's swimming around out here. He is so short. He is 9 inches. He's so short it wouldn't hit the 10. The smallest number on my ruler is 10. Won't even hit 10. So he's 9. Golly. See that? My first top water strike. Okay, midday update. It sucks. I don't know if the fishing sucks or I suck. Either way, something sucks. It's probably me, probably the lake. It's a little bit of everything. It's like 12, a little past 12, and I haven't caught anything worth talking about. Not even a bite. You know, it's post front. Had a front come through last night. It's bluebird skies, you can probably see. High pressure. It's not great fishing conditions. There is a little bit of wind, but that doesn't seem to matter. It's just tough. It's just tough. I'm gonna fish a good long time today though. I'm gonna fish till at least 6 o'clock today. And all it takes is me going into one spot. Who is this? Somebody from Romania is calling me. Let's see who this is. Hello.
Hello, this is Sadie from Citibank. According to your recent and previous payment history under the FCRA, you are qualified to get redemption.
Anyway. So anyway, I'm gonna fish a good long time today, and all it takes is just run it up to one spot, and just finding a concentration of fish. I have not been able to find that. So we'll see. I'm not even really seeing a whole lot on live scope today. I've seen a couple of fish follow my bait. Nothing really too much more than that. It's just tough. It's just tough fishing right now. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. It's 4:40. I caught a damn thing all day. I don't know if you're familiar with the area. You might know where I am right now, but I'm way up to Catawba. Past 85 Bridge, and it's been tough. It has been tough. My goodness, I've talked to a couple of guys. They all say the same. It's been tough too. So I don't know. They're biting somewhere. I'm tired. I've been fishing hard all day for 2 days now on little sleep, and you know, I don't know what else to do. I've done a little bit of everything. I went finesse today a lot. I threw the drop shot some. I threw a shaky head on 8-pound line, on an 1/8 ounce head a lot. Threw the Ned rig a little bit. Might need to do a little bit of that tomorrow still. I don't know, man. I threw a jerk bait. You guys saw some of that this morning, I think. It's just been tough. It's just been tough. So we're gonna keep grinding, but I'm gonna call today it as far as you're concerned. I'm gonna turn the GoPro off, put it in the box, see what happens without the GoPro running. But we'll see you tomorrow morning. I had to cut the camera back on. As soon as I cut it off, I was running back down lake, and this point looks so beautiful. And I chunked the DT10 up there on top of it, reeled it twice, and he smashed it. This is a 2.5 pound fish. These spots are really, they fight really hard. Anyway, it's crazy. It makes me feel a little better about the day. No, it's a spot. there's a stump down there. And he followed it off the stump. Dang, oh, got it good. He followed it off the stump. Small guy. He followed it off the stump, followed it to the boat, and then ate it at the boat when I stopped it. There's two on this crankbait. And that one was not a keeper, but still. Good to get bit finally. This video has had way too much talking, not enough fish catches. I'm gonna do everything I can to change that over the next few days. Caught a few fish late yesterday, like 6 o'clock. Gave me a little bit of confidence. It's always nice to get bit, but I was catching them on these rip-rap points. So we're going to see if we can duplicate that today. Try to find some fish, not talk as much. Come off. I think it was a small keeper. I think it was a small keeper, and I tried to force it too much. We're gonna move. We're gonna mark it and move. See that? Probably did. That was another one on rip wrap. He didn't need it. It was probably a small one. Still, it's a fish. Fish I've caught since I got here. Well, I don't think it's a keeper, but it's a fish on a jerkbait. I like a jerkbait. Look, I'm throwing the 110+1, and what I'm doing here, and you might not be able to hear me because the wind's blowing, but what I'm doing, I don't know if you watched my Lanier video from last year. It's a great spotted bass lake. What I found out on Lanier is I could take the jerkbait and throw it into a school of shad or herring or whatever they're eating on. God bless. And they would eat it. But then I was like, I couldn't get bit nearly as good as I could, so I put on the 110+1. This damn guy, that cartilage just won't come out. So I put on the 110+1, and what the 110+1 does is allows you to be a little bit deep, go deeper, and you get under the school. You get more bites that way. It's not a keeper. Still, if I can kind of capitalize on that kind of bite, it's a fun way to fish. We got one, boys. We got one. Man, that feels good. That feels good. I got bit. I barely got him too. Look at that. I'm talking barely got him. Right on the side of his lip. All right, man, this might be a 4-pound. I like the way that dock looks. I'm getting pretty good. Oh, I can make him touch. I'm getting pretty good. I'm gonna put him back in that direction. Hopefully he'll be there tomorrow. I'm getting pretty good looking at the map, looking at Ionics and being like, that dock looks really good right there on that point. That's kind of what I'm doing. So the little pattern that I have found is these rip-rap points, and then the first 1 or 2 docks closest to those rip-rap points. That's what I've seen. I literally just ran here, sat the boat down, and like 2 or 3 casts later, caught one. So that's something, right? That's a little pattern. I'm in Allison Creek. It's the last creek in this place, and it's gin clear. It's really clear. And I caught that fish on a 8-pound line, a little trick worm. So I'm gonna go try and find as many docks as I can, and if I can catch 2 or 3 more dock fish in here, it'll give me some confidence running in here tomorrow. Is that a largemouth? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. I have a largemouth. We do have a largemouth. That's not a largemouth. Oh. Not a largemouth. Damn, I can't tell. Is that a largemouth? I think it is a largemouth. His mouth. I was looking for it. He's got a tiny, no rough spot on his tongue. Ha! Got a largemouth. Dang, I was looking for one more set of docks I can kind of go to tomorrow if I needed one. Imagine I'm more than one. Probably 5. 13 and a half. Getting back in. That's pretty cool, huh? Ate a jig. I like that. Oh boy. Spot. I'm about to take y'all to school. I'm gonna show y'all something. I put them back in, but I'm gonna show y'all something. I was looking for one more stretch of docks, and I might could get bit on. I fished 1, 2, 3, 4 docks. Got bit on 2 of them. I'm gonna grab the camera and I'm gonna show you something. All right, you fellas with me? All right, let's see. This is the row of docks I'm talking about. See down there, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I fished 4 of these docks right here in a row. Now, I got bit off of the first dock where the waving flag is. I got bit on that dock, and I got bit on this dock. Let me position the boat. Let me position the boat so you can see better. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why I got bit on these 2 docks and not those middle 2 docks. All right, so the lake is down 4 foot. All right, I just got bit on 2 of the 4 docks that I just fished, and I fished them all 4 pretty good. Okay, You should be able to notice that the two docks that I got bit on, which is this one with the covered pontoon boat and the American flag dock, are sticking further out. And I got bit off the front of the dock. All right. Now, the rest of this row here, if I was going to find a fish on any of these other docks, it would be that one right there, the second one down, because that is the dock that is sticking out the furthest. Okay. So I specifically saw that, and I said to myself, if I get bit on any of these docks, it's going to be these couple that are sticking out, because the lake is 4 foot down. So that is pulling these fish, you know, down. It's pulling fish down onto the front ends of these docks. Does that at all make sense? Do I at least sound like I know what I'm talking about? Yeah? I know how to fish. It's just really hard sometimes. So anyway, next time you're in a situation like that when the lake's pulled down, keep that in the back of your mind. Like, you might not even want to waste your time fishing a couple of these docks that are pulled back. I would love to go fish that dock right there that's sitting out, but I don't think it's good to go stick anything else. That last spot that I caught was a keeper, and I might need that fish tomorrow. I'm probably going to need 5 of those fish tomorrow. And with that, my practice on Lake Wylie is officially over. It has been a grind over the last few days. Time is it? It's 3:27. Do the math real quick. I was out here 10 hours Wednesday, 12 hours yesterday, almost 9 hours a day. I'm so tired I can't do the math, but it's a lot of hours. What is that, like 21 plus 10? It's like over 30 hours of practice. I think that's about more time than the Tackle Warehouse Pro guys get. Only get 2 days, I think, maybe 2.5. But it's been a grind. I don't hate the lake. I think they scheduled this event during the worst time of the year. Like, I have no doubt that if you were here in March or April, like everybody would have a limit. As it stands tomorrow, it'll be interesting to see how many people actually weigh in a limit. It's fairly tough. I've talked to a few guys at the boat ramp and stuff. They all say it's they all say that it's tough. I don't put a whole lot of weight into that because I don't believe any of you guys at the boat ramp. Nope, I don't believe any of you. Whoever it was I was talking to is probably like dialed in on them, getting 20 bites a day or something. But for me personally, it's tough. I do like the lake. It's honestly like 3 lakes in one. You got this upper river part, the Catawba, which kind of starts here at that South Fork area. Then you have the mid lake area where there's a lot of riprap, a lot of stuff, like a lot of docks to fish, and then you had that stuff down by the dam where I was earlier, down by Allison, and it was like gin clear. So it's like 3 lakes in one, and it's also not a very big lake, so you can kind of run it. You can break it down in 3 days. I feel like I broke it down in 3 days. I didn't do great, but I've caught some fish, and I want to say that maybe the day was definitely the best day, but that's not saying a whole lot. You know, what matters is Saturday. I've got to be able to take everything that I've done over the last few days and put together a great game plan tomorrow. I need a couple of key bites early. Like, if I can get 2 in the live well by 8 o'clock, which is saying a lot because we probably don't blast off till 7, maybe 7:30. But even at 8:30, if I can get 2 in the box by 8:30, I can grind the rest of the day to pick up 3 more and hopefully make the cut. It would mean so much to me to make a cut and fish on Sunday and have a shot at making the regional championship. I feel like I'm rambling. I feel like I've talked way too much in this video. It's time to go fish a tournament. I like Lake Wylie. It's fine, it's good. I think it offers a lot. I haven't seen the great quality yet. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I hope I find it this weekend. All right, let's go fish a tournament.
So 31. Thank you, 31. So 32. Thank you, 32. So 33.
Mercury. I don't think it's a keeper. No, she's 13. That's a large one though. Hang on. Stretch for me. Stretch for me. 14, right? Stretch for me. 13 and a half. Biggest fish I have caught this since I've been here, and it's a freaking largemouth. Thank you, Lord. That's a tooth. We ain't getting skunked anyway. Whew. Thank you, Lord. I worked hard for that doggone fish. Yeah, bud. 2, 2, 3. I will take. Oh my goodness, thank you. Get out of there, get out of there. Freaking spots. They felt like a freaking monster. Barely got him too. I don't know. I don't think he's 14. Daggone it. Heck no, not even close to 14, but he felt like a... I reckon it's 14. That limit, size limit here. I'm about to say him. I'm throwing back keepers. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Hey. It's another largemouth, and it don't matter. They're 12 inches. Seems to me like there needs to be a 12-inch limit on this lake.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to catch fish, but I desperately need some 14 inches. These are just not even close.
Yeah.
That one's not even 12. I don't need to measure him. too. Fish.
Trying his best to get back.
All right. 128, 126. Dang, that's. Mick Double Shore, better measure him. He's just long and skinny. He's 14. Thank you. Thank you, Lord.
He must have got it right at the boat.
I ain't never caught so many small fish on a jig before.
Hey,
Get them on in here. Good job. Where'd you come from? The same spot?
yeah.
What? Like where was that over there?
Yeah, almost the same spot. Be still. Yeah, that one video you got with the little young 16-year-old, I just love that video. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, that was a good day. It's a good day for both of us.
Yeah. And then I like the one where you had up there at James River too.
Which one was that?
I think that can't remember which one it was, but you and another guy, you caught one probably that was I reckon about 5 pounds or something like
You
that.
got wrapped around a trolling motor?
Yeah.
That was a championship. A little offshore fish. Largemouth too.
Oh yeah.
8-inch largemouth offshore. I'm fishing blind now. I'm fishing stuff that just looks good, stuff that should hold fish.
Right.
Hey. Sit.
Over there. Straight ahead of you.
I got it. I got it. Man,
Right,
can't go
appreciate
fishing
it.
without his hat.
Yeah.
No way, but
Alright, something going on over there.
That's all she wrote for Lake Wylie.